Welcome back to Between Bells on Cheddar. College campus crime is on the rise. And as students get ready to head back to campus this fall, our next guests are offering a free piece of cutting-edge technology to help keep them safe, and it's called BASU. And we're joined now by CEO Sam Mansen to tell us more. Sam, thanks so much for being here today.
Hey, thank you guys for having me.
Okay, so why did you see a gap in this market to introduce a product like this?
We started out with a very simple thesis, and that was that technology could do a lot better for personal safety. We think there was a lot of emphasis on personal fitness with fitness trackers and things like that, and we thought, these wearables are really great at getting you help, at calling the police, at notifying 911 dispatch. Why not make a life alert that everybody can use, not just the elderly?
So Sam, were college-age students the opening genesis for this idea? Were you previously looking to serve another market and it kind of made sense to go towards college campuses? Talk to us about like the beginning and the specific verticals you chose to go into.
Sure. No, the college segment was definitely the genesis. The idea was actually born on a college campus here in the Bay Area in California, and we started out with a simple prototype and worked with college students to see if they liked it, see if they'd carry it. We ended up having more orders than we could fulfill, and then we kind of just started there and started serving the college community. So I would say that was definitely the origin and genesis of the idea, and now we've kind of branched out to serve the outdoor hiking and camping community as well.
So Sam, what's the problem with, the traditional whistle or pepper spray? These are items my parents have been giving me for years. So tell us why this device is much more efficient in terms of an emergency.
Sure. Well, there are a couple of problems we see with whistles. So one, if you're running, it's practically impossible to blow a whistle and run at the same time if you're being chased or something like that. But also on college campuses, there are multiple sporting events. So students might hear a whistle and might think it's a rugby game or a volleyball tournament. It doesn't necessarily indicate an emergency. With the pepper spray, pepper spray is a great tool if you're professionally trained in it, like law enforcement. When we looked at the consumer side, we saw that most consumers have never tested their pepper spray. They've never used it. They don't know how to use it. And there are a lot of students out there that don't really want a violent solution. They don't want an altercation and to have to attack somebody or harm somebody with a weapon like pepper spray. So we thought there's really a need for a non-lethal, non-violent solution here, where it's something that gets you help and might get you some attention from campus police or local police.
So Sam, set the scene for us. Let's say, unfortunately, I'm being attacked and I have one of these and I use it, I activate it. Exactly what happens? How quickly does it happen? How does it go from the fact that I'm triggering something to ultimately getting help from someone?
Sure. So the alarm, which is about the size of a USB drive, I have one with me here. If you could see it, it will trigger a 120 decibel siren, which is incredibly loud. And on our newer version, that siren will actually connect to 911 dispatch and notify the nearest 911 responders in your area. So now we've incorporated both the deterrence aspect, which is the alarm. So you're hoping the alarm deters a would-be criminal. And now we've incorporated 911 response. So we actually get you help and not just the deterrence that comes with the alarm.
Okay, so Sam, we also want to talk about the partnerships you've established with all these college campuses. So they're basically buying them in bulk and they're actually distributing them on campus for free. Was this always the business strategy, or is this something that just kind of evolved as you saw success with your product?
It was definitely an evolution that came about naturally. Day one, we just focused on the student population and serving the students directly. And then we had administration kind of notice that a few students were using this on campus and reach out to us and say, hey, we'd really love to mass distribute this product. We think it's a really very efficient, low-cost product for students that could save a life, you know, and it kind of evolved into this mass distribution strategy that was not the plan at all day one.
Well, very, very exciting. I think I need to get my hands on one of these. So thank you so much, Sam Mansen, CEO of BASU, for joining us. We appreciate it today.
Thank you guys for having me.